Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, then welcome back. If you don't know me, I'm Marina and I'm here to help you look and feel your best. I also have a lot of color analysis related content on Instagram and TikTok already, so definitely check those out. Okay, so let's just get right into it. I am so obsessed with color analysis right now. I think I've seen every color analysis related video on the internet at this point. Like, I could talk about this forever. I'm gonna start with saying I am not a color analyst or an image consultant or anything like that, so I'm really just talking from my experience with getting a color analysis done and everything that I've seen online. There are a bunch of amazing color analysis creators out there who I will also tag in the description who I've learned most of this information from. So what even is color analysis in the first place? So from my understanding, color analysis is really just about finding the colors that look the best on you and that make you look your best. So the way that that works is by finding the colors that harmonize with your natural color tones, like your undertone and all that stuff. But when I say harmonize, I mean it looks like it belongs and it fits in with you and it doesn't take the focus away from you. The opposite is true when you're wearing one of the colors that isn't your best colors. It might like kind of steal the show, stand out too much. I'll get more into that in a second. Okay, so let's talk about the different options for getting a color analysis done in case you want one. The first option that I feel like we've all kind of already done at this point is to do it yourself and try to figure out your own color season. So being a big DIY beauty type girl myself, like I do my own nails, I do my own hair, I do my own makeup, like I've done my own eyelash extensions. I just really like believe that I can do everything myself and don't need to pay anyone to do it for me. Of course, I tried to do my own color analysis. You can probably already guess that that didn't go well, but we'll get into that. I'm sure we've all seen these type of like TikTok filters that put the different colors around your face and you're supposed to look at those and see which one you think you look the best in. I just do not think those are accurate. It seems like a lot of those also are putting like some kind of like beauty filter thing on your face. So it's already not like an accurate representation of what you actually look like. Screens in general, I feel like are not super true to colors. It's really hard to tell. So I decided to take the DIY one step farther. There's a ton of videos about color analysis where basically what they do is drape you in all whites, no makeup, nothing like that. And then they either drape you in different colors or like put different color backgrounds behind your face. Obviously, I thought, well, I can do that. So I took this picture of me and edited them with a different color background behind it, like a bunch of different times. I tried to choose a variety of colors that reflected the different attributes of the season, like, you know, warm colors, cool colors, really bright colors, really deep colors, really soft colors, really bold, saturated colors. Basically, I was looking at this, looking at how my face looked up against each color and trying to decide which ones of these do I look the best in. We'll note there are like some other ways that people try to figure out the basic things about their colors. Like you've probably heard of the vein test. If your veins are green, you're warm. If they're blue, you're cool. I don't super agree with that for a lot of reasons. The number one being I have blue and green veins, depending on just like where on my wrist and arm you look. Some of them look blue, some of them look green. So that was never really helpful for me. From the TikTok filters, from the gold and silver filter, I felt like I looked better on the silver side. From the colors that I was editing up against my face, I was pretty confident that I was a winter. I felt like I looked better and brighter and everything against the cool colors, like a lot of the blues compared to a lot of like the oranges, yellows, reds. So I decided from that I must have a cool undertone. The other piece of like winter versus summer is that like brightness and saturation. So winter colors are usually more like clear, saturated, bolder versions of the colors, whereas summer is a soft, muted season. It felt like between really like light blue, light pink, light gray, sort of like pastel versions of the cool tone colors compared to the bolder, more saturated, like deeper cool colors. I was pretty confident I looked better in the deeper, bolder colors. Okay, so that was the DIY option. So then I started really wearing winter colors, which I've always kind of gravitated towards the cooler colors in general anyway in my wardrobe, so that was really easy. So I was wearing those colors, but I could tell that it was just a little bit off. I didn't feel like I was getting that harmony that you look for with a color analysis. I didn't feel like the colors looked natural or like they belonged on me. So I decided that it was time to just accept it and get a professional color analysis done. I was thinking I was gonna go in person somewhere. I started looking around at places where I could do that and found that no surprise because I live in Manhattan. All of the options were like just way more expensive than what I was willing to spend. $300, $400, $500. And then I came across this creator named Carol Braley. She is a certified color analyst, image consultant with the International Image Institute. And I saw that she does virtual color analysis after years of experience doing in-person color analysis as well. She had a lot of different options for like how much you could pay and what services you would get. Cheapest one was around 170 Canadian dollars. That's like 130-ish US dollars. And that felt much more reasonable to me. And given that she had a portfolio of like really amazing results already where she was clearly like spot on with her analysis, I decided to just give the virtual analysis a try. I'm gonna get my ring light because I want you guys to actually be able to see me. Okay, is that better? I think that's actually like way better. I signed up for Carol's lowest level package, which is the one I mentioned. One thing to note about this package is it doesn't come with any kind of support or questions or anything. So basically you submit your photos, she does the virtual analysis with another expert who she also works with, and then they send you your results and that's it. You can't ask any questions, nothing like that. I was willing to just risk it and like sort of accept and try out whatever she told me. Here are the photos that I sent in. One of me with my hair up, white piece of paper in front of my face, and this was in like natural light, so like no artificial lights on in my apartment, just with the natural sunlight coming in through my window. She also asked for a picture of the inside of my arm, picture of my eye, which interestingly I've seen a lot of people saying that how your eye looks is like a decent indicator of your season. And then I also submitted some historical photos, which are basically just photos of me as a child, because your color season actually doesn't change at all throughout your lifetime. So I sent all that in, and then I got my results from Carol in about 2 weeks. I think that's a little faster than she quotes, so if you do it now, it might take longer. You guys, at first, I am not gonna lie to you, I was pretty pissed. It was not what I wanted it to be. Okay, drum roll please, cue the sound.
So what's the verdict?
I am an autumn.
I am not only an autumn, but a true autumn, which means like you are the most autumn of the autumn seasons. Pretty much everything I owned was a cool undertone, so it was a little bit of a shock. I was a little upset because autumns don't have black as one of their best colors, and I used to basically only wear black. The one thing I was really happy about is the autumn palette does have ecru, I never know how to say that, but it's like a warm, like yellowy beige color basically, and I wear a lot of beige. So along with my results of being a true autumn, Carol also sent me a little bit of more detailed information about the results of my analysis. She included that she thinks I have a neutral warm undertone, so not like super fully warm. Carol also said that I looked better in the deepest colors of the True Autumn palette. So I'll put the True Autumn palette up here that she sent me. Again, this is from the International Image Institute. This is what you'll get if you get a color analysis. You'll get your own version of the palette. She sent me different versions of this palette, like a printable one, a few that look right on your phone, a zoom background, and then also some information about things like the best hair colors for true autumns, the best jewelry colors, gemstone colors, stuff like that. So that's all the information that my results included, which honestly was immensely helpful. I also ended up buying this swatch wallet from the International Image Institute. It has actual fabric swatches of like all my best autumn colors. This is super helpful. I would definitely buy it if you get a color analysis, just because you can like take it with you everywhere and actually compare it. If you're like trying to buy clothes or something, you can hold it up and say like shirt like harmonizes with these colors, so I know it's a good color for me. So I'm going to show you guys some before and afters. So here are some pictures of me in cool undertone colors. It's kind of a mix of like colors that I would consider winter or summer, but all of them are cool, none of them are autumn. And then here are some pictures of me since then when I've gotten some things in my true autumn season. So I think the biggest differences that I notice are my skin looks much clearer, like brighter, more golden, like glowing, healthier looking skin. I feel like my eyes stand out more, my lip color pops more, and most importantly, I stand out in front of the clothes. So when you look at this picture of me, for example, in winter colors, like the colors are wearing me. You see the color of the lipstick, the color gray of the sweater. before you see me. Like, my eyes are immediately drawn to the lip and the sweater and not drawn to like my face. Whereas even right now, for example, like in this shirt that I'm wearing that is a true autumn brown, I feel like you notice me before you notice the shirt. You notice me and these colors are just in harmony. It looks like this could be my natural lip color. This shirt is actually very close to colors that are in my natural hair and in my natural eyes. So what have I done with this information since finding out that I'm in autumn? And like, where do you even start if, like me, you find out that you're a color season that you like don't really own or wear at all? So for like sustainability reasons and also just being like wallet friendly, I don't think you should get rid of everything you have that is not in your color season and like start all over. The first thing that I changed was actually just my makeup colors. So I did end up getting rid of the blushes and lip colors I had that were a cool undertone because I just didn't want to keep putting things on my face that didn't harmonize. I also switched to brown mascara because black is really only in the winter palette. I switched my blush to specifically the Refi Citrine Cream Blush. Also gone back to using a lot of bronzer because the autumn season is all about that like warm, golden hour, like glowy, warm look. And bronzer is perfect for that. I got my results in all of this quite a while ago now. It's been like at least a few months, if not more. And over that period of time, I have sort of slowly started swapping out things in my wardrobe for warmer toned colors that look better on me. I'm specifically loving like really warm olive greens and all the shades of brown right now. The nicer items that I had that were in cool tones like black, blue, white, I ended up reselling. I just used that money to put towards some new things that are in my correct tones. So for example, I had like a black and a gray Jerf Avenue blazer, and I resold both of those on the Jerf Avenue resale site to buy a couple new blazers. Since switching to my color season in my makeup and my clothes, I have been receiving way more compliments online and in real life. Like people are just telling me all the time that this shirt looks so good on me, this color looks great on me. It's really been like a pretty big confidence boost for me. I think that getting my color analysis done was a huge piece of building my self-confidence up again, because every time that I put something on in my color, I just know that it is working for me and helping me look my best, and that helps me feel my best. It has also helped me cut down on my shopping a lot in general. I used to just be buying new makeup, especially like all the time, because I would always like buy a lip color, I think it like looked okay in Sephora or something, and then I would take it home and I'd be like, I don't really love this. Just constantly be going through like blushes and bronzers and contours and lip colors all the time, because I never felt like any of them were like perfect. And a lot of times I thought it was like the formulation, or it was like too dewy or too matte or whatever. Honestly, now I kind of think that stuff didn't really matter, and it was just that the color wasn't right for me. It's also kind of done the same thing for my wardrobe. I feel way less desire to like buy new stuff than I used to, because I actually really feel good and feel like I look good in the clothes that I have that are in my color season. It also helps because when I see somebody in something that I really like, this has helped me step back and think, do I actually like this, or do I like it because it's a great color on them? And if it's not a great color on me, am I gonna feel the same about it on me as I feel about it on them? Probably not. So I'm pretty committed to only buying new things that are in my color season. I'm trying to avoid adding anything to my makeup or clothing collection that's not in my season, because I just know that I'm not gonna love it and not gonna get as much use and wear out of it as I want to. Okay guys, so I think that is it. Please comment if you have any questions that I didn't already address in this video. Check out my Instagram and TikTok, where I have lots of content already up about color analysis. I love color analysis. I could talk about this forever, so I'm happy to make another video if there's more that you want to know. I'm also going to tag Carol Braley and House of Color Casey here below, who are two of my favorite TikTok creators, where I have learned so much of what I know about color analysis. Yeah, okay, that's it. Bye guys.